Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Jody here. Hope you're all having a fun and colorful week. I am here today to talk about prepping my coloring planner for 2024. It's fall here in Canada, so I kind of start thinking about next year's plans, and this is when all the day timers are coming out. And I thought last year I went and I purchased my first ever creative companion for 2023, and I have diligently used it all year long. But a few things about the planner or the book that I wasn't totally thrilled about was it's Amazon printed, so very thin paper. I had to make my own tabs for the months already. The back items I didn't use the things that it was set up for, so I renamed and redid the pages as well. There's a lot of empty pages at the end, and so I thought, instead of purchasing another day timer or another 2024 creative companion, I have a ton of scrapbooking supplies and notebooks and stuff here at my home. So what I thought I would do is reuse, reduce, all that kind of stuff, recycle, and make my own 2024 YouTube coloring journal. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this notebook, and it is a Blueline notebook that comes, it lays flat. I love that. That was something else that kind of I didn't like about the creative companion, is it wouldn't lie flat and stay open. It was always flipping closed. Then I would have to use like binder clamps. So I thought this is nice. If I don't like the page and I need to remove it, I can easily rip it out of the page. It also has a date spot up at the top of each page, so if I am making video plans and stuff like that, I can jot down the date and do some plans. It comes with its own labels or tabs at the beginning, so there's some labels here and then some tabs. And then I also received an email from, I am a member or signed up for the newsletters for Sarah Renee Clark, and she had a free catalog. So what I've done is I've printed out the 2024 catalog to a page, and I printed it like this. I then took and cut them all down, and what I'm going to do is make a calendar page for each month, give myself the prerequisite number of pages that I use for each month, and then I'll be able to have lots of space at the back and at the front for the items that I actually make use of. So instead of using the setup in the Creative Companion, I'll use some ideas from that, because it was definitely worth buying last year so that I knew what I used and what I didn't from a journal. And yeah, I thought I would bring you along as I set it up for 2024 and spark maybe some ideas and make use of your own stash and things that you have around your house that you could possibly make your own journal for 2024. So as you'll see, there'll be a few clips as I set this up, and I'll tell you what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, and I hope that helps. So again, a little bit more on the notebook. It is coiled Blueline. It has a lined paper with the page, the date, and the page on the bottom. At the back there is a clear pocket that has some multiple pockets on both. So there's like 3 pockets on the front and 1 pocket on the back. It's hardback and coil bound, so I really like that. So yeah, that can be picked up at a local stationery store, such as Staples or anything like that. Probably even Walmart has this type of thing. But I do like that it's hardbound, so it can stand up on my desk in between some other books, and it won't fall over, but it also does lay flat and stay open. So that's all I have to say about the notebook, and I'll fill out a couple of pages and then I'll show you my setup. So I will go through setting up 1 month with you, just so you know how I'm doing it. As I mentioned, there are pre-done tabs already in here. There are exactly 12 tabs, so I will be using these tabs for the month, and then I will use one of these labels as a label, and then I might use these as some alternate tabs at the back. I did find that I spent a lot more time on the calendar page and then the 2 pages behind. So I do want to have for each month. So I'm going to skip 5 pages at the beginning because I will use those for something else. But this will be my January page, and I am going to go grab my January Sarah Renee Clark free calendar. I have cut it so that it will be able to fit exactly this way, which is portrait. And I am going to use some glue and also some double-sided tape because I don't want this coming up. You could use some washi tape, but the washi tape will probably lift, so I would suggest some type of glue. It is just a calendar. I did choose to leave the checklist on the side because I do have a few items that I could use those for. And also I'm going to leave this bottom area blank, so if I have a theme of the month or some stickers or some notes that I want to keep down here, I can. So I will have one page, one calendar per page. Then I'm going to leave this page blank for other comments, and then I will have this page and this page for coloring, and then I will start the next month. So I'm going to leave a little bit of extra room because I know basically how many pages I used per month, and I will just glue this down and I'll be right back. Welcome back to a final look at my completed 2024 coloring planner that I plan to use next year for all my coloring items and my YouTube planning. I did most of the work off camera due to construction noise that was happening, so I apologize for not bringing you along the whole journey. But what we're going to do now is go through the entire book and you'll see how I've set it up. Now this is a Blueline notebook that I had in-house, and I also had in-house all of the stickers and washi tape and pens that I've used. So actually this has not cost me anything this year, so I'm pretty excited about using up my stash. So to start off with, I will show you, I have 2 sticker books. I have the sticker book, the Bibliophile, and also the Antiquarian. So they're both antiquarian books, and they both have 1,000 stickers in them. So I've had these in my stash for the last year and a half, and I'm really happy to use a bunch of the stickers today. I also had a stack of washi tape. Just here's all my washi tape. And then I also had some other stickers, miscellaneous stickers that I had that you'll see throughout the book. So this sticker here, the color wheel, is from my antiquarian books. I've still got a couple of labels here that I'm going to keep. So for now I've kept this in the book, but eventually this will get torn out. In fact, I may tear it out and put it in the back pocket before we finish. I've started an index here, and then along the sides you'll see the small tabs are for the months. So we will skip to month number 1. Every month has the letter of the month on this page, and then the calendar on this side with coordinating washi tape. Then the next page is for my group color alongs, hashtags, and buddy colors. And then I start on 2 pages of the book, the page, and the mediums. And this is to track or journal all of my actual coloring of pages. So then we go to February, and we have similar. So I'll just jump to the face of each month for the next few. So then we have March, and March has both St. Patrick's Day and Easter, which is the very last day of March. And then we have April, which happens to be my birthday. And May, I've got a big sticker from the antiquarian book, and it's the maypole, and some flowers, because May is synonymous with flowers for me. And then we've got June, some more flowers, some ice cream, a rabbit, just some fun washi tape. And then July is both Canada Day and the United States 4th of July. So we've kind of got a mix of Canada, US going on. August, I've got some sunflowers, and I've used orange as my feature color for the month. And September, I didn't really have any season, but the leaves are kind of falling in September, so I used some stickers from the Antiquarian book that I thought were kind of cool. And then, of course, in October, we have both Halloween and Canadian Thanksgiving. And it's also Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so that's what the the pink ribbons are for. So I've got Be Thankful and Halloween and a pink ribbon. For November, I've just got a little bit of washi tape so far. I don't really have a theme yet going on for November, so I just got the end, some washi tape. So I will fill out some more as the month gets closer. In December, we've got D and a little tree with some baubles on it, bunch of washi tape. I also have some Super Mario Brothers stickers, so I thought he kind of looked like he was giving a present, and some Merry Christmas. And then we get into, so those are the month tabs. Then we get into books. So I've got books to touch, books to complete, and illustrators to focus on. And I'll do little charts on each one as I get closer to that time and I actually pick the books. Then I've got goals that I'm going to track. Got a couple of pages for that. And then I have some pages for purchases and gifts. And then I have video plans. And that will be the rest of the book. At the back of the book, again, we have the plastic folder. And that is going to be my coloring journal and coloring planner for 2024. I'm really happy with that. I am happy that I purchased the 2023 Creative Companion, because it really showed me what I use and what I liked and what I kind of want out of a coloring journal. And so then I can just, this year I made my own. I'd love your feedback on what you plan on doing for your coloring planner for 2024. Are you thinking of making your own? Or are you going to be purchasing a ready-made one? Both options are great. I'm just trying to use my stash. I've got a lot of stuff here, and I'm just happy to actually start using it up. I think that's a great thing for me personally to try and focus on. I've got supplies here that I want to use, and I'm happy to start using them. So I look forward to seeing everybody else's ideas of what they come up with for 2024, and I look forward to completing this and updating it and adding it and maybe coloring each month as I get there, and filling it out next year. Until next week, I hope you're having a creative and colorful week, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.